Taurus, why the fuck are we here? Four of Wands. Foundation and achievements. Don't hate that. What about it? What about it? Nine of Wands. I feel like some of you have not achieved what you wanted to, but you keep on pushing. Good for you, Taurus. You know, that's pretty much Taurus in a nutshell, right? Nine of Wands, Knight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the World card. I feel like a lot of people have helped you along the way to keep you motivated here, Taurus. People have offered their help, maybe their resources, okay, some networking to help you accomplish what you already have accomplished, and it's keeping you going. So I like the fact that you have people around you who are motivating. All right, what's the challenge? Six of Cups, Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups in the reverse, Page of Pentacles. Confused about what direction you really want to go, okay? What is it that I feel like you want to build some memories here. That's what I feel like. I feel like you're looking for, here's what I feel like. Okay, you're looking for a little bit of nostalgia from a time that may have been a little bit easier, okay? And you're confused at where to go, how to go about this. I feel like you're searching for a feeling rather than a goal, if that makes sense. And that's not always a bad thing, but just know that at different places in our lives, those feelings will not feel the same, okay? It's like fucking Santa Claus. When you're a kid, Santa Claus feels great, okay? It's awesome. But when you're an adult, you have to buy all that shit. Yeah, is Christmas still a great time? Sure, okay? Is it a great time for your kids? Yeah, sure. But did you all have to do all the heavy lifting? Yes, you had to create that memory, okay? So maybe this is about creating new memories, okay, that you can look back on fondly. I feel like you might be hunting for something that is not a thing anymore, if that makes sense. You may have to look at this a different way. You know, create new things, create new traditions, create new ways of doing things that will not give you that exact same feeling, but can replicate the emotions that you were feeling while you were feeling that feeling previously. I hope you guys follow. I hope that fucking makes sense. What is the potential final outcome here? Yeah, Page of Cups. Dream on, little dreamer. That's what that is. Emperor, there you are. Two of Cups in the reverse. Five of Swords. Look, if you have, if there is a relationship, a contract, some sort of a partnership, I don't care if it's work, family, romantic relationship, whatever, okay? I feel like you're maybe trying to take a little too much control over things in that situation, all right? I feel like you want it to look and feel exactly how you want it to look and feel, without working together with the other person, okay? This is a collective work together, not a Taurus tells all of us what to do, work together. You know what I mean? And that might have to be something that you work on a little bit here, Taurus. What's the advice, please? Yeah, Eight of Wands. Communicate, okay? Communicate and figure out where you're going wrong when it comes to the other person or the other party here. Two of Wands in the reverse is bad decisions, okay? Communicate to whoever you need to communicate with about maybe some things where it kind of went wrong, okay? And the Moon card here talks about intuition. It talks about feelings, all right? The Lovers in the reverse. I feel like this is telling you to drop your ego a little bit, Taurus. Yeah, look at that. Look at the bigger picture, okay? Not all the little details have to be exactly what you want them to be, as long as the big picture is kind of where you want it to be, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Messages for Taurus, please. Messages for Taurus, please. Surrender to the change. The art of allowing resilience and adaptability. It's exactly what we were just talking about. allow things to be what they are without having to dictate every single tiny detail, okay? The dream of co-creation, manifesting divine partnership and frequency alignment. I mentioned dreaming. I mentioned another person, okay? Where this is a collective thing, okay? This is not a Taurus tells us what to do thing. This is working together with others to make the bigger dream possible, all right? If you manifest together, a lot of things get done a lot faster and a lot healthier, okay? One more for Taurus, please. Got an itchy nose. Frozen for a time, non-action, slow down, and not yet. So if you were thinking of, going toward a new endeavor, or you had another bright idea, all right, you need to slow down. Slow down, Taurus, okay? Now is not the time to do anything, but slow down and communicate with the other person. All right, hopefully this was helpful, guys.